What's good? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the college basketball, what has happened this week so far, and what's upcoming in the schedule. How do I feel about everything? We're going to be talking about Darius 8 Cup, we're going to be talking about Darryn Peterson, we're going to be talking about everything in the sport that's been happening that's drastically. How do I feel about the injuries going on? JT Toppin getting out for the season is really big for Texas Tech. And yeah, we'll see what's going on. Let's get into it. So let's take you back to Monday, the 16th, where we had a ranked on ranked matchup between Houston and Iowa State. But before that, Duke versus Syracuse happened and it wasn't close at all. Final score 101 Duke, 64 Syracuse. Wasn't close at all. Go Qs. They've been doing a fantastic job this season. Unfortunately, I think they're just not that good. I love Q's team. Don't get me wrong. They got some great players on the team. You got William Todd III, amazing, one of the leaders in blocking. The team sucks at free throws though. Free throws, they went 2 for 8 on free throws. I know it doesn't matter when you lose by that many points, but man, it is horrible. Cam Boozer, 22, 12, and 2 for him. 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 22 points. His brother, Caden Boozer, 12 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists. They both had an amazing game. Duke is playing well. They got Michigan tomorrow night. Will be a good game to see. Um, Iowa State, who is ranked sixth in the country, was able to beat Houston on Monday night, 70-67 in the sport. And something I like about Iowa State's team, I think they have the best big three in the country besides BYU, who Richie Saunders is out for the season at this point. So they will definitely have the best big three for the whole regular season. You have Joshua Jefferson, you have Terran Lipsey, you have Mommy Machilovich, which is his nickname, Million. I think they both play amazing. I know Million didn't play that well, but I think it was a whole team effort. You had guys like Nate Heath, who had an amazing game. He's a senior, and he dropped 11 points and 6 rebounds. And it was the same day. They kept talking about it. The only reason I remember this, his sister scored a goal in the Olympics for the U.S. women's team. That they just kept talking about it the whole night. And they're like, "Oh, the Heaths are having such a good night." Anyways, Iowa State looks amazing. They got a game against BYU on Saturday. It will be exciting to see that one. Let's go over to Tuesday. Tuesday, I think a total of 7 ranked teams lost. We're gonna recap all of them here. So we're gonna start with Michigan Purdue. Final score 91 Michigan, Purdue 80. It was never really a close game. At one point, Purdue was up 5 at the start of the game, and Michigan just ran with the game. There was no shot for Purdue to win this one. It was just amazing for everyone else, for Michigan fans throughout the start. I think Ellie Cadeau had a great game. He really showcased himself, had 17 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Yaxel Lindenberg, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists. And Aden Marar had 10 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. All three of them had a great game. Trick Hoffman ran, great game for him. 27 points, 12 rebounds, but it was just a rough performance overall for him. They were slacking. I feel like they were just not. You can't give up a physicality of Michigan's team, and it just sucked for them not able to make that many shots in the game. They were getting out rebounded a little bit too much on their defensive boards, and I think that's what caused their downfall a little bit. Um, I think you got to be able to rebound a little bit more. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Michigan, like I said, Michigan has to play Duke on Saturday, and Purdue has a game later tonight against Indiana. Their second matchup this season as they lost the last one. Um, Moving along here, St. Louis, the Billikens. A lot of people saying the Billikens are going to be the Cinderella team of the season. They take a loss to Rhode Island by 5. It's not really that deep, but will they get unranked possibly? This Brown team is 15-11. That's all I have to say. I don't think they should get ranked for it. I think they'll be near the bottom now because Alabama will definitely be moving up after this week. So yeah, I don't know how much they'll go down now. UNC gets smoked out. No Vassar, no Caleb Wilson. Final score 82-58. I honestly thought UNC had a chance at winning this, and no one was able to produce points. I thought, Seth Trimble, Bugawar gonna have a great game. They put up a combined 13 points. Rough. This is gonna be a rough feeling for UNC to get these games without Caleb Wilson, and they have let's just read their schedule out before we have to address everything about Caleb. They're gonna play Syracuse tomorrow. They're playing Louisville on Monday. Then finally they play Clemson, and then they're gonna play Duke. Best case scenario, they're out. I think they should beat Syracuse easily, but those rest of those games are not easy. They're not easy games, so they might win. They might win one tomorrow. They might go honestly a 1-for-3 stretch is what we're looking at, and maybe hopefully they can. But how they play against NC State, I don't know if they can really go 2-for-2. I think they're going 1-for-3 to be honest. They got unranked. It is what it is. But yeah, they're just not playing well. SMU beats Louisville. Speaking of Louisville, final score 95-85 for SMU. SMU had a great game. Mikael Brown Jr., despite the loss, 29 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. He's had a great freshman season, even though he was injured for a little bit, but he's been doing amazing and is constantly playing great. SMU, I think they pick up another really good win. SMU stay at 18-8 unranked, but they have really good wins to talk about throughout the season. They have a win against Louisville. I think they have a win against. They have a win. Yeah, they have a win against UNC also. So I mean, they have really good ones to talk about for the whole season. I think the Mustangs could be a team to watch out for in the second round. I do like their team. Um, Newly Wisconsin, who got ranked, loses 86-69. It has been rough for Wisconsin. They have been doing really well, by the way, recently. I think they had the best wins in the country last week. And now they lose to Ohio State, who had no quad one wins before that. And now picks up their first quad one win. Bruce Dorton, one of the D1 leaders in scoring. He is amazing. Pause. Bruce Dorton, one of the leaders in scoring in the Big Ten, drops 27, and Devin Royal drops 25. I don't think he'll be playing for a little bit though. He's a little hurt. Um, Basically, we will be seeing how Wisconsin can manage this. Wisconsin got a game against Iowa 4 o'clock on Sunday. In Ohio State, we'll be playing Michigan State on Sunday. Um, Speaking of Michigan State, there it will be UCLA. This isn't a ranked on ranked win. This one's on Michigan State. I think Michigan State is one of the most balanced teams in the country. I think they need to get more appreciated. And what UCLA, Nick Cronin rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know if you've seen the video. He talked really poorly on his team. He did the same thing last year, and I think he's like doing this to get fired. He's not really bad about his team. They don't deserve to be in uniform. Was really rude to the reporter about everything, and it's just horrible. I don't like how he's treating his guys. Not to mention UCLA has had not a bad year. They're 17-9, but they're obviously underperforming. They're gonna be playing Illinois on Saturday. In our upset here, we got Iowa beating Nebraska by 5. Um, Nebraska had a pretty rough game, like as a whole. They got out rebounded by 13. Same amount of turnovers, but Bennett Sturts just had a really good game. 25 points uh, in 39 minutes. It was just not enough. I think Nebraska just such a good shooting team. Only like shot 40% from the field that night, and was lacking on the threes. Only made 5 threes that whole game. They have to do better. The Nebraska team that we've seen all year that can make shots got held to 52 points. That might be the lowest all season. I think they're such a high scoring team. They're just one of the best offenses in the country, and they just got held. Rough. I think they'll make it up though. Nebraska's been pretty consistent all year. They'll be playing Penn State as a nice little bounce back tomorrow. For Iowa's gonna be playing Wisconsin, like we said on Sunday. Um, and finally to wrap up tonight, 11 o'clock tip off. We got Texas Tech, Arizona State. Final score 67 Texas Tech, 72 Arizona State. Arizona State, nice one for them. Unfortunately, Texas Tech loses and they lose their best player. JT Toppin, who's having an amazing game. He's out for the season with ACL and ACL tear. We'll see him next year, probably. I don't think he's going to go to the draft. He is one of the best players in college basketball. Um, yeah, it's unfortunate. He had 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 blocks before him getting hurt. It's unfortunate that he'll be done. Texas Tech is a team that a lot of people are taking to on a run this year with both JT Toppin and Anderson. But I don't know if people want to take them that much anymore because of this. It will definitely hurt in the long run. I think Texas Tech will still be a good team. It's just gonna hurt a lot in the long run. Let's go on to Wednesday. Wednesday wasn't really too active in the sport. Missouri did beat Vanderbilt by one, but another thing that happened that day in the sport, Creighton defeats UConn. Now UConn, in a couple of years ago, their championship team was amazing. Let's like that 20 that let's talk about that 20 like 23, 24 year. It was 33-3. And a team that they always got choked up by was Creighton. And it was usually Creighton like at home. Creighton at home was always like just their like kryptonite. It was always really bad. Them or Seton Hall. And it happened again. Creighton wins by 7. They win by like they win by 7, and they put up 91 points, which is crazy. Now Creighton, not saying that they're a good team this year. They were preseason ranked. They were 14-13, and they're currently tied with Seton Hall Pirates, like fourth for the standings of the Big East. Unfortunately, this team's just not built to go on a run. But they're getting wins that make it seem like they should like go on a run, and they should be able to make the tournament. But they're just not that good, not that good. UConn, on the other hand, again they got a game against Villanova tomorrow. I don't really know how that one's gonna go. UConn is desperate for a need for a win, but this Villanova team took them to overtime last time they played. This will be an easy chance for Villanova to win and then possibly be able to become a little bit closer to that top spot. St. John's is officially number one in the Big East due to UConn loss. Talk about game of the week, maybe game of the year. Final score 115 to 117, Arkansas, Alabama, in double overtime. A lot of things to talk about this game. First off, um, Darius Acuff for Arkansas drops 49 points in 50 minutes, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. He shot 27 shots, went 16 for 27, made 6 threes. Amazing performance. This was easily his breakout game of the season, even though they did lose. Now, I want to talk about Arkansas for a quick second. They've been consistently good the whole season. I don't think anyone could take that away from them. Arkansas has been great. It's been amazing for them. They've been really good. Malik Thomas, Darius Acuff, Billy Richards starting to come in the picture a little bit too. He's been doing pretty well. Those three have been doing really good. And Trent Brazil has been doing a great job too. Unfortunately, this one was just going to Alabama no matter what. Now, LeBaron Filion, great game for him. 35 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists in 41 minutes. Amazing. I think he played a great game. Um, I think he definitely will be getting drafted when we come to the draft. First round, definitely. He plays like he's one of the best guys I've seen at Alabama for a while. And yeah, but since Mark Sears, even though Mark Sears hasn't went anywhere really big. Um, Anstrout, 13 rebounds, and Amari Allen, 11 rebounds. Both of them having double figures in rebounds is really impressive. The team has 43 rebounds in total compared to Arkansas's 36. Just want to talk about Darius Acuff again for a second. I remember in the press room talking about Darius Acuff. It was a great conversation talking about we're talking about Darryn Peterson. We're about to talk about him in a second. Um, Coach Kyle Perry was talking about Darius Acuff was in a boot 2 days ago, and he was unsure if he was going to possibly play in the game. And they asked Darius, like, "Are you going to play?" I'm like, "Are you kidding? Are you nuts? I'm going to play." And we have comparison to people crying over here, but like, "Oh my god, he get taken up his cramps again." Like it's embarrassing to look at. It makes Darius look really good on paper. That like we see him actively trying to want to play, even though he's hurt in a walking boot. This is a goal for him to get to the NBA. No matter what, no matter if he's hurt, he doesn't care. Now that's why like I like people who want to actually try. And I've been the biggest Darryn Peterson defender, and I think last game kind of just like it's rough. I don't like it. We're gonna talk about Darryn Peterson now. He played in the Kansas game. It was 81-69 against Oklahoma State. Darryn Peterson in 18 minutes had 23 points and 6 threes made. And as a GM for the NBA, you're gonna look at that and be like, hey, I want that guy drafted for sure. No matter what the circumstances, I want him drafted. Oh wait, he doesn't want to play games. He's made every excuse in the world that he doesn't want to play games. We've had I have cramps. Oh, I have an ankle injury. Oh, I have flu symptoms, but I'm not gonna play against the number one team in the country. You don't even actively want to try to play. What something that's suspicious about his injuries? I'm not saying he's faking it. I'm not saying he's faking it. He doesn't want to So he doesn't feel like he wants to get it back in the game. Once he has like he goes on the bench, he sits. He doesn't want to be like, hey, I want to come back in the game and play. If you want to play so bad, like if you have cramps, I want to see you trying to get back in the game. I want to see you eating a banana. I want to see you like just doing something, actively like be on the little bike. Just do something to make it seem like that you actually want to play. Because you don't. You literally don't want to play. You want to sit on the bench, act like a little fool, and do nothing. I've been defending Darryn Peterson for the longest time now. I think he's amazing. I think he's the best scorer, and I don't mind if he's taking number one. But this one drew the line for me. Bill Self couldn't even defend him in his presser. He was like, I wasn't expecting for him to do this. So he's clearly sticking out for some reason for like long term. So once he gets to the NBA, he can just do whatever he wants and get paid. These are people that are getting paid millions to play basketball, and you're not actively trying to play. You're the top freshman I think in the country, and you came and play a full game. Play first half, you look amazing, but you got a 6 second half because something's wrong with you all the time. It's not all the time. Now, if I'm the GMs going into like talking to Darryn, I'm like, so what makes you think you won't do this in the NBA? What makes you think you won't do that? Now, Kyrie, I understand he had the same issue, but Kyrie, I swear, Kyrie actually wanted to play these games. I understand he had issues with injuries, but it seemed like he wanted to play. Darryn Peterson, no, he doesn't try. And even if he does want to play, I haven't seen it. I have seen no proof. I want him to speak out about it because it's a shame that he actually doesn't want to play any games. It's a shame. He doesn't deserve to go one. He might not deserve to go two or three. He needs to go outside the top three. He needs to play games and make it seem like he actually wants to play a full game. If you look at play 18 minutes in college, how are you supposed to play a full NBA game? How are you supposed to play a full NBA game? God forbid that goes into overtime. God forbid that goes into double overtime. Ooh, you're sitting on the bench because I have cramps. Like, figure it out. I'm disappointed. The Kansas team has been amazing, but like just talking about like Kansas has had to deal with him just being a whole distraction for the whole season. Kansas can win without him, but is that what we need to do? His mind's in the wrong place. His mind's in the wrong place. It's horrible. Like even like if Darren's making excuses, not good. If Darryn is making excuses and he's actually injured, still not good. You're injured. You can't do anything for yourself. This has been going on way too long. The cramp thing has been an issue since week one. We are almost in March and we still have the cramp issues. Not good. Not good. It really now makes me feel like it's a long term issue. Um, we've had clearly the athletes that have cramp issues. Zion's had cramp issues, and they still play really well. But it's such a good freshman class. Oh, I'm gonna be taking multiple over here. I'll take Cam Boozer over here, take A Cup over here, I'll take Caleb Wilson over here. I'll take so many people over here. I'll take AJ DeBanza over here. Like I'm starting to lose faith in this guy. I just took on a little rant about him. He's annoying me. And I want to see him play, but he doesn't want to play. That's what I'm talking about. Darryn Peterson, little rant is done. They'll be playing Cincinnati on Saturday. Will he even be playing? We'll find out probably before the game because we know he doesn't like to play. Nothing really big happened in that sport after that. Thursday, no ranked teams were in action. Friday is where we're at right now. We have Indiana, Purdue later tonight at 8 o'clock. Purdue is favored by 11.5. Now, last time these two teams played at Indiana won by 5. And I think they were like fresh off a national championship at the same time for football. So it was a great week for Indiana fans. I'm going to go Indiana tonight. Not to win, to cover. I think Purdue does win. They gotta get back on it. But this is Purdue's pre-ranked number one team in the country, like preseason ranked. I think they have to get back on track. This is how they get back on track. Indiana, love them. They're doing great. They're probably gonna make the tournament. I've been saying they haven't, but this is where they kind of were expected to be 17-9, something like this. They had a cupcake of a schedule to start off the year. Yeah, I mean when you're playing teams like Alabama, AMU. You got Marquette, who hasn't been that good this year. Milwaukee, Incarnate Word, Linden Ward, Bethlehem Kokum. Like you're playing cupcake teams. Siena, Chicago State. Like it's cupcake schedule, and it's good for them that they're able to rack up these wins. But let's see if they can get another win over Purdue tonight. And Miami, Ohio is also in action tonight, looking to go 27-0, the only undefeated team still in college basketball. I honestly think with the rest of the schedule that they have right now, they could easily ride this to the conference tournament and be undefeated. Now, will they go undefeated there? I don't know. Akron's been pretty good this year, but I think they'll win tonight against Bowling Green for sure. Um, Saturday we have a lot. Saturday is probably one of the best leagues we've had all year. Obviously, we have the top two matchups of what's going on: 4 versus 2 and 1 versus 3. Arizona's gonna be playing Houston, and Michigan's gonna be playing Duke in DC. Very good games to come out for. Iowa State's also playing BYU at 10:30. That will also be something to watch out for. And on top of that, UConn is playing Villanova at 5:30. That's an upset watch for sure. Villanova looking to get a ranked win over the top team in the Big East. Um, Tennessee Vanderbilt's also something else to watch out for. I think Vanderbilt's been falling apart. Tennessee has a nice little opportunity. They've been consistently ranked and unranked, so it'll be something to watch out for sure. I'm very excited to see what happens there. Everyone's been really good recently. I'm really excited to see what happens on Saturday. The slate looks amazing, and I want to see who can knock off other teams. But that's it for my video today. If you enjoyed it, please smash the like button. Please subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you back for another NBA video or college basketball video soon.